Welcome to Ripple Effect Connection. I'm your host, Kristi Hujik, and I'm solo for this episode, which I know is a little different because if you've been listening for a while, I'm usually joined by a guest to deep dive into a topic. But today, I wanted to share something special with you. Starting in January in 2025, I will be running free quarterly functional medicine detox groups, and I am here to explain what this is, why you need it, and how exactly it works. This episode will answer some of the most common questions I get about the detox process. So by the end, you'll have all the information you need to decide if this is for you. Now, let's start with the most frequently asked question. Who needs this detox and why? Here's the thing. It's really hard to find someone I wouldn't recommend this to. Do any of these things resonate with you? Feeling a little sluggish, low energy, hormonal imbalances, high inflammation, poor sleep, poor digestion, joint pain, chronic aches and pains, stubborn weight gain, brain fog, or maybe you just want to optimize your health and look to anti-aging techniques that'll just help you age in a more graceful way. I don't love the term anti-aging. We shouldn't be anti-aging. We should want to age gracefully. So this can really help do that. Or let's paint the other scenario. Perhaps you've just gone a little off kilter over the holidays, which happens to the best of us. This detox is a great way to start your year off. Now, if you're listening to this and you're pregnant or nursing, I wouldn't recommend using the supplements that I'm going to talk about. You can use the daily nutritional support shake to boost your body with key nutrients it needs to complete everyday processes. But we would avoid the functional medicine detox supplements and also the Ayurvedic herbs that we're going to give you to help also. So we would avoid those for now, but again, you can use the daily nutritional support shake, no problem. We'll explain a little bit more about that in a second. One of the main reasons I became an integrative health practitioner was to find more simple tools that help people live more optimal lives. So the autoimmune folks, they already know. They need to work on these things. But I thought to myself, what can I do to help the average person? What can we do to focus on prevention and catching things before they ever materialize into a disease that comes with a diagnosis? Too often, we wait until these little imbalances and symptoms turn into a diagnosed disease. I'm passionate about snuffing these out before they ever get to that point. In the clinic and in my own personal coaching, I've seen this approach help so many clients, especially those dealing with autoimmune. But what about the person who's just tired or foggy or stuck with stubborn weight? Your body is sending you a message. It's time to clear out the toxins. Now, I want to be clear. This isn't about scaring you. And I know sometimes the word detox can just be scary to people. It sounds like I'm asking you to do some medical thing. It's associated with sometimes drug rehabilitation or alcohol. And the thing is that we're asking your body to do something here with this detox. It's something your body's supposed to be able to do every day. If you listen to our Fall Clean Sweep series on this podcast, we talked about the deluge of daily toxins we're exposed to. It can feel overwhelming to hear about this all at once. And what you'll hear is a person like me saying, okay, this is in this. Don't eat this. Don't do this. Don't clean with this. Don't do this. And all of this becomes white noise. And what happens is you do nothing. So that's why in the Fall Clean Sleep, we asked you to make one switch, because we don't want it to be overwhelming, and doing something is always better than nothing. So one of the reasons I'm presenting this detox as a simple actionable way to hit reset and support your body's natural processes without a drastic lifestyle change is just to keep it simple, but to have you take action. So why detox? Let's just understand your body's needs. Your body, with that constant exposure I'm talking about to plastics, pesticides, chemicals in food, water, air, and your liver is your body's main filter. But when your liver can't keep up, the toxins get stored in your adipose tissue or your fat. Over time, this leads to what's called oxidative stress. We get inflammation, we get symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, weight gain. Again, those symptoms we've already talked about. Here's a simple analogy. Let's just imagine you're in a boat that's taking on water faster than you can empty it. If you don't patch the holes, those holes would be nutrient deficiencies, impaired detoxification pathways. The boat is going to eventually sink. In this case, it's your health that takes the hit. The goal of the functional medicine detox is to patch those holes so your body can function optimally and you can get back to shore safely. So what is this functional medicine detox you speak of, Kristi? I get it. You want to know. This is not a juice cleanse. This is not an intestinal cleanse. It's about supporting your liver to work the way it's designed to. Think of your liver as a house. If you never cleaned it, it'd get pretty gross. But what if you cleaned it weekly, or in this case, quarterly, so things don't build up? A functional medicine detox is going to work in 2 phases. There is phase 1, liver detoxification. This phase neutralizes fat-soluble toxins, making them less harmful. To do this, your body needs vitamins, amino acids, and antioxidants, all of which are provided by this detox. Phase 2, liver detoxification. That's the next step. Here, the body takes those neutralized toxins and converts them into water-soluble forms that you can eliminate through bile, urine, stool, sweat. The goal, overall, I can make it super simple. We're going to replace nutrients and reduce toxicity. And this is going to help optimize your body's natural ability to detox. Okay, Kristi, get to the chase. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to make this happen? It all sounds good. You're all in. You're 10 toes in right now, but what do I have to do? I get it. You want to know that. Here's what the detox looks step by step. The company is called Equilife. The doctor who designed it is Dr. Stephen Cabral. In integrative health, we look at all these modalities and we put them all together. It's not just about functional medicine. You've got Ayurvedic, orthomolecular, all these different integrative health practices coming together to help you the best you can. So here's what you need to decide step by step. 3 products come in the detox. You're going to choose 7, 14, or 21 days as the length of your detox. I will tell you if you've never done one, and that's a functional medicine detox, not these juice cleanses or anything else, a functional medicine detox. If you've never done it, you want to choose 21 days. You should never have to complete 21 days again if you follow up with these quarterly, okay? So 21 days out of the gate, you're going to then choose chocolate or vanilla, and that's the flavor of the shake. So here's what the shake looks like. If you're looking at this on video, the Daily Nutritional Support Shake comes in here. You choose your chocolate or vanilla. When you flip this over and look at the label, it is unbelievable how many things are in here. Like everything your body needs in one. It replaces 12 supplements, this one shake, okay? So it's no joke. Dr. Cabral put a lot of thought into what goes in this. He creates all the recipes for the supplements that are at Equilife. And so that's one of the things that I love, is that I know it's created by a doctor who uses these practices every single day. Then you're also going to get in the box these 2 supplements. So you're going to combine the shake with these 2 supplements to do your detox. Twice a day, 2 capsules. Phase 1, detoxification. Phase 2. These Ayurvedic herbs are going to help, and so are the amino acids and everything else you're getting in the functional medicine detox. So it sounds simple, right? And then I get the question that everybody wants to know the answer to. Do I have to eat a certain way? Good question. The answer is yes. We would prefer that you eat a certain way. So in every single one of these detoxes, and again, if you're watching this on video, you're going to see the size of this pocket-sized guide to the detox, where it tells you how many shakes you're having and the times of day that you're having them. And then when you flip it over, it's going to tell you the carbs, the fats, and the proteins that you can have. You can have lemon water, you can have herbal teas, but yes, you're going to have healthy fats, protein, carbs via vegetables. These aren't like processed carbs. So yeah, it does help to eat a specific way, because as we're trying to get things out, we don't want to be putting more things in. So if you were to eat your normal way, maybe with ultra-processed food, maybe we're incorporating foods with food dyes, maybe we're incorporating foods that have toxins, then we want to try to back that off for 21 days at least, because while we're cleaning house, like, have you ever tried to clean your house when someone's just throwing things on the floor? It becomes more difficult, right? So we want to take those things off the floor. Now, how are you doing this within your detox. So if you're doing 21 days, you're actually doing 7 days 3 times. So when you're on day 1, that is days where you're going to consume only a shake. You're going to drink the nutrition-rich shake that supports autophagy. Autophagy is that cellular process that breaks down and recycles damaged or abnormal cells. This is like sending in that cleaning crew to clean out the junk. So during these 2 days, what else are you going to be doing? You're going to be drinking a lot of water, because if you're consuming a shake 4 times, that's a lot of water each time. So you're going to flush your system automatically. We're kind of forcing you to do that, which is great, because I can tell you dehydration is the root of a lot of people's problems. So if we can just get you hydrated, we know that alone is going to help a lot of things. So you might feel a little bit sluggish at first. This is normal as your body's recalibrating. If you've never done any fasting, you might feel a little bit sluggish. That's normal. Days 3 through 7, you're still going to have 2 shakes per day, but we're down to 2 shakes, 2 scoops. But now you're going to add in a vegan, a vegetarian, or paleo meal for lunch and dinner. You'll eat about every 3.5 hours, and that shopping list is provided for you. If you're in the support group, you're going to get all these recipes that you can do. So it's pretty cool. And so I'm showing you here again, if you're on video, this is the 7-day detox packet. And everything comes packaged in here nice. So if you're doing 21 days, you're going to get 3 of these in a box. So it's pretty cool, because even on the box, it's telling you what you're doing. It's giving you the ingredients. It's telling you how many shakes you're having each day. So we've got all your bases covered, so you know exactly what you need to do. And of course, I'm here to support you along the way. Now, there's some other common questions I get. I'm going to give you a big one. It's always a topic of conversation when we're asking someone to do a protocol. Can I have coffee? Okay, here we go. I love coffee more than anyone, so I get it. Yes, you can have 1 cup of black coffee and add a little bit of nut milk if needed. If you can go without it, great. But what'll happen is people are so dependent on caffeine that if we take the caffeine out, they get such severe headaches and issues. They think it's the detox, but it's really the caffeine. So what we say is, okay, if we can allow you a cup of coffee, and this is going to help prevent those kinds of symptoms, and you're going to continue to do the detox, we would rather allow you the cup of coffee and keep you compliant and able to do the protocols. We'll just give that up, okay? So staying hydrated during all this is going to help with any initial headaches. So then we have the people that are going to say, what if I don't want to lose weight? What do I do? This sounds like I'm going to lose weight, because you are going to be operating at a caloric deficiency, but yet a nutrient surplus. So you're going to be taking in all the nutrients you need and more, but under less calories. So yes, weight loss is something that is likely to happen. So if you don't want to lose weight, we give you ways where you can mix in blueberries or some fruit or some nut milk to ensure that you're getting more calories so that you don't lose the weight. So again, for those opting for the 21-day detox, you're simply repeating a 7-day process 3 times, but even that can be adjusted. So let's just say you did the fasting days where you're just doing the shakes on days 1 and days 2, but when you get to day 8 and 9, you're like, yeah, that kind of didn't work for me. We can totally adjust it based on how you're doing. Maybe those days felt great, and then you can do those 2 days of just shakes again. Maybe you were like, oh, I could do 1 day, but I couldn't do 2. Okay, then that next week, maybe we only do 1 day that's just with shakes. So we have ways to modify this for each person. We even have ways that if the detoxification is feeling overwhelming with the sluggishness and the energy, that we can back things off a little bit and go a little bit slower. That's all possible. So that's why the support that I'm offering during these detoxes is hopefully a help to you. Now, here's what you can expect to gain from doing this, okay? Again, we talked about the liver process and eliminating these toxins efficiently, so we're obviously going to reduce toxic load. We're going to reduce fatigue and brain fog so you feel more vibrant. We're going to support gut health and restore balance and improve digestion. We're going to support healthy weight management. We're going to encourage fat release and hormone balance. We're going to decrease oxidative stress and neutralize free radicals that damage cells. We're going to balance hormones, improve estrogen metabolism, thyroid function, cortisol regulation, all important. We're going to clear toxins to reduce breakouts and dullness, so we're going to get improved Skin health. One of the things I hear that's amazing is people will say that. My skin is so clear. And that happens when we can tweak the diet a little and reduce these toxins. You'd be amazed at what this does for skin health. When I deal with skincare products, I always tell people, yeah, you can buy all these great products. We've got great products that we talk about through Shackley and Beauty Counter and places like that. Great products. But the number one thing you can do for skin health is reduce toxins and tweak your diet. Really, it's all in the diet. We're at a time of the year where we want to strengthen our immunity. So we're going to free up resources so that our immune system functions better. We're going to balance blood sugar, healthy blood sugar. We're in a state where 93% of the people in the United States have some kind of metabolic dysfunction. So balancing blood sugar is a big deal, and this is going to do that. We're going to also establish just healthy habits with this, encourage nutrient-rich eating, and encourage hydration. You're going to feel so good that some of these practices, you're going to take them with you, and you're going to change some things daily likely from this. So what's next? If this resonates with you, I'm excited to help you hit reset in 2025 with these quarterly detoxes. I'll also be here one-on-one with the coaching support and resources to support you every step of the way. Everybody's doing it starting January 6th. Everybody's doing it. So you're going to be in a group where there are hundreds and hundreds of people, thousands of people actually doing the same thing that you are. So I want you to be sure to check out our other podcast episodes here where we discuss the tools to support your body's nervous system, exercise routines, and everything in between, because all of these things can give you a little bit of a guideline of how you can reset the best and things you can work on in the new year. Don't have to do them all at once, one thing at a time, but this is a great first step. Thank you for listening to Ripple Effect Connection. If you need to reach out to me, you have more questions about this, or there's anything else I can do to support, you can always reach out to me on social media at Whole Health Kristi, on Instagram, and on a Facebook page. You can always message me anytime. I'm happy to answer more questions. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a second to like, follow, review, and share this podcast with anyone who might benefit. And if you can take a second to leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts, it really helps me bring more amazing guests your way. Wishing you all a wonderful and safe holiday season. Thank you for all you've done to support this podcast and to support my career as an integrative health practitioner. I will see you all in the detox starting January 6th. Ripple Effect Connection. Together, let's create waves of change.